Have you ever just felt drowsy, sleepy, overwhelmed, too full after that big Thanksgiving Day meal? Well, today I'm going to tell you why you actually feel that way, and I'm going to give you some tips on how you can get around that and you can enjoy Thanksgiving, you can enjoy the energy that you have, and you can eat nutritionally. First off, what is the root cause of Thanksgiving drowsiness? Well, first of all, you have to look at the night before. Did you get enough sleep the night before Thanksgiving Day? Most of the time, people drink excess alcohol, which means their body's energy stores are already going to be low when they wake up in the morning on Thanksgiving. Most people that I've talked to, most people that we've evaluated are severely dehydrated on Thanksgiving Day. So you look at all of these factors and then the food factor comes in. You eat 4 times more food than what the normal person eats every single day. Food, believe it or not, is the biggest energy drainer the body has. For example, we eat 10 times the amount of food that we need to survive on a regular basis. And that research was done in the 1940s. So think about this, 90% of the energy you have in your body goes to digestion. So when you talk about fatigue, when you talk about falling asleep, when you talk about your energy levels being low, it's because your body has to utilize its energy stores to break down the food. On top of that, a normal Thanksgiving dinner may consist of 80 to 90% carbohydrates and sugars. That means all the bread that you might be eating, all of the desserts, all of the sugars that you're consuming in different types of drinks, alcohol, gluten, all of these things get mixed together in a big toxic slew that can ultimately sit in your digestive system for up to 3 days. The proteins can turn putrefactic, the carbohydrates can ferment, the fats can turn rancid. All you're doing is just overloading your system with too many chemicals, too many toxins, and you add the GMO foods in there, you add all of the snacks in there, the crackers, the pastas if you have any, all of the carbohydrates, and it's just a recipe for disaster. And when you add stress, most people are stressed around the holidays. They might be stressed about having enough food. They might be stressed about guests coming over. When you're stressed, you're in the sympathetic state, which means your digestion comes to a halt or it slows down drastically. When your digestive process slows down drastically, guess what? All of that food that you're putting in and putting in and putting in just stays in your system and depletes your energy stores. Another cause of fatigue on Thanksgiving is sedentary. What do people do on Thanksgiving? They're not out exercising like they should be. They're watching football games or they're sitting on the couch and they're talking. So lack of movement, lack of exercise. So what can you do about all this? Well, I recommend that you start by creating more vegetarian, more raw foods for Thanksgiving. Put fruit platters out, make 2 or 3 different types of salads people can eat, reduce the amount of protein, eat at least 75% less food than you would normally eat on Thanksgiving. And drink lots of water. It's very important to hydrate yourself. When you're dehydrated, the body sucks your energy stores from its system. You really want to be hydrated on Thanksgiving, and you want to be hydrated anytime. The more that you eat live foods, the healthier you're going to be. If you just break it down and say, what am I putting in my body? If I'm going to put a live, high energy food in my body, then I'm going to have high energy. If I'm going to put a low vibrational energy food or a dead food in my body, then it's going to suck my energy away. And that's true for anything in your life and anything in your environment, especially with foods. You just have to look at it. Before you put it in your mouth, ask yourself the question, is this going to raise my vibrational frequency and give me energy, or is this going to lower my vibrational frequency and deplete my energy? And anything that's cooked, processed, canned, animal flesh, animal discharge, eggs, milk, things like that, if they're not organic, if they're not raw, those are all going to lower your vibrational frequencies, just like alcohol. The things that are going to raise your vibrational frequencies are going to be the fresh fruits, the fresh vegetables, the salads. You can even make green juice for Thanksgiving. That's a good thing to do because pass it around to your family. That way you're getting that power-packed nutrition on a day that most people just binge eat. And the root cause of fatigue on Thanksgiving and falling asleep after your meal is not necessarily the tryptophan like people say. I mean, there's tryptophan in nuts and seeds and in organic and raw foods as well. Tryptophan is an amino acid and it can cause you to become a little bit tired because of it produces melatonin, and melatonin can actually cause you to be sleepy, but it's not the main reason why people are tired or fall asleep on Thanksgiving. Another tip that I would say is really, really good to do if you can do it is do intermittent fasting on Thanksgiving. Just skip a meal. You know, you're already gonna have one big meal on Thanksgiving, so don't snack during the day. Skip the morning snacking, skip the morning breakfast, and even skip the nighttime meal or the dinner meal that might be later on after your Thanksgiving meal. Considering most people eat Thanksgiving dinner between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Another tip is to move your Thanksgiving dinner to earlier in the day. See, when you eat around 3 to 4 in the afternoon, your body is already slowing down for the day. So if you move your Thanksgiving dinner to around noon or earlier in the day, that gives your body more time to digest the food later on in the evening. Now, what I love to do, and many people do now, is they just take enzymes. This is a tip that will help you digest your Thanksgiving meal a little bit faster. Taking a good digestive enzyme product like Veganzyme will help break down your food, and it won't be such a strain on your system or your body during Thanksgiving. Also, try to cut out the carbohydrates. Try to reduce the amount of stuffing. Try to reduce the amount of bread that you're eating. You might just try to reduce anything that's sugary, any cakes, any pies, anything like that. Instead of eating a whole piece, just eat a couple bites. I know that might sound hard, but just small changes on Thanksgiving can make huge changes in how you feel after Thanksgiving. Believe it or not, most people gain 10 to 15 pounds from November to January. Try to avoid that. It's just a day. It's just you being mindful of your health. It's just you making those decisions in your mind and saying, no, I'm not going to eat that today, or no, I'm not going to drink that today, and I'm going to drink water instead, or I'm going to eat a salad instead, or I'm going to eat healthy instead. So those are my tips for Thanksgiving. Those are my tips on how you can prevent that grogginess, that overfull feeling of just sitting on the couch and not being able to do anything. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Feel that energy. Get outside. Go for a walk after your Thanksgiving dinner. Start changing your life. Start changing the way your Thanksgivings are. Thanksgiving should also be thanking your body with good, healthy food. So you have the power to change your Thanksgiving and create a healthy Thanksgiving for you and your family. And as a free gift, click the link below for the complete guide to a healthier diet. I'm Dr. Group. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel, click the little notification bell. If you've had a healthy Thanksgiving, share with us in the comments below. And until next time, and as always, live happy and live healthy.